back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Jacksonville State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in there. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, #1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab behind the line. It's Hutchinson. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And first down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Power football with the run. After the filthy move, he's got room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Stumbled to the ground. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a straight right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Cook. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab, it's Cook. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Going right to work up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Working the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grab near the marker is Hutchison. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, it's Hart. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Unloads quickly. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, WKU.
Number 8. The catch is scored.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
1st and 10.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Cook. There he goes! Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Petway. And it's a 1st down, they'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Paul. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hart.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hart. Turning it on. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Henry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Myers. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Recksteiner. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Big loss on the play. Offense is stopped.
Grab behind the line. It's Hutchinson. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That's caught. It's Hutchinson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining 1st half than you?
And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking for room, it's Cook. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Oh, what a move to get open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll give it to him again. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Couldn't ask for a better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Cook. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Setting up the screen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Got a man, it's Petway. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They run the reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hutchinson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Henry.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hutchinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Tosses it incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Hutchinson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's got it out. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked. And here in the fourth quarter, they were trying to tie it, and they cannot.
That keeps the score. Western Kentucky, 14. Jacksonville State, 12.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. Listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Back open in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Here's the handoff. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Wants to pass it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. This guy can throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snares it outside. It's Recksteiner. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.